Vegan food is disgusting? Tell me more. As I'm saying that, I'm thinking about the Willy Wonka meme where it has him like this and it has some kind of sarcastic thing and like, tell me more. That's how I feel. It's funny. Can you imagine if you're me? Vegan for over 5 years now. Vegetarian for 6.5 and kosher for 9.5. That means no pork or shellfish. Okay, that's been my life. And I don't care what people eat. Let them do whatever they want to. I'm a libertarian. I don't care. Okay? But when people find out, if they see me eating something different than everybody else, if they see me eating a veggie burger when everyone else is eating beef or hot dogs or whatever, and then they start asking about it, and I tell them, I had a lot of health problems. I had diabetic eczema. I had constant sinusitis. I was allergic to animals. It all went away when I became a vegan. What's the point of me going back? This is my life now. That's it. That's all I got to say, and I don't care. I don't need them to become a vegan. It's not important to me. I'm secure in my identity. I don't need to convert them to eat the way I eat, right? But something I hear often, and I've heard often for years, is this. They'll say, vegan food? That's disgusting. Let me say that again. Vegan food? That's disgusting. But what's funny is when you unpack that, you realize how ridiculous that sounds. Vegan food is disgusting. So like, for example, some noodles, some spaghetti, some pasta sauce with veggies in there, a salad with like balsamic vinaigrette, maybe some garlic bread if you want. Just use the vegan butter, which is made from vegetable oil as opposed to from dairy products, okay? How is that disgusting, what I just described? Oatmeal with fruit, how is that disgusting? Rice and beans and maybe avocado and some salsa, how is that disgusting? I don't understand how vegan food is disgusting. And then there's, oh, well, you eat all that tofu. Not really. I really don't. I mean, occasionally, but it's not a big deal to me. It's not a big part of my diet. It's not like being a vegan means you suddenly find the tofu equivalent of everything in the grocery store. That's not how it actually works. When you become a vegan, you just redefine your food groups. Vegetables, fruits, beans, grains, nuts, and seeds. That's the 6 food groups. And yeah, there's plenty of vegan alternatives for butter, for milk, you know, for anything else you want. And yes, in our fridge, there's almond milk. And there's the butter that's made from vegetable oil as opposed to animal. It's no big deal. It's easy to find. It's not a big deal. But I just don't understand what's disgusting about it. It's funny because it seems like such a double standard. I'm a blogger. Obviously, the name of this video channel is called Family Friendly Daddy Blog, and it's an actual blog. Put .com at the end of it, and you'll go to my website. And so I recently came back from California. We were on a family vacation, and I was posting some of my blogs. And I don't really go on Facebook and look at stuff, but like, because I published the blog, it popped up and I guess someone commented. So I was reading the comment, and when I did, the first most popular thing that popped up was this video that someone had, and it was like a recipe where it was like stir-fried rice with shrimp. And so it just shows you quick edits of like the rice, the butter, the peas, the carrots, and cooking on this bowl. And then at the end, it shows them throwing in the shrimp. Okay. And I was thinking, what if though that shrimp wasn't all cleaned up and they put it in there alive and cooked it alive? Because there's an episode of Anthony Bourdain where he goes to Chiang Mai, Thailand, and they eat this salad where these little crickets are just jumping around it, and you eat them live, you know, and to them that's normal. You get the crickets out of the creek, and you know, if there's stuff moving around in your food, you just eat it, no big deal. But in American culture, that would be disgusting to have anything that's still alive, especially a bottom dweller like shrimp crawling around in your food. But as long as it's dead, then it's suddenly not gross. You know, same concept of, what if you had like a chicken in your house, on your sink, in your stove, like running around, that's disgusting, get this filthy animal out of there. But if it's already dead, and we didn't see it happen, it's all cleaned up, and we put it directly on the stove, that's a different story. The irony, I feel, is that vegan food is absolutely not disgusting. Again, what is vegan food? I'll tell you, vegetables, fruits, beans, grains, which is oats, rice, wheat, nuts and seeds. I don't understand how that's disgusting. If anything was disgusting, it'd be animals. But again, being a vegan, I pass no judgment. I don't care. Let people eat whatever they want. I'd be the first person to tell you tomorrow morning what I want you to do for lunch when you go to lunch. I want you to go to McDonald's and I want you to get a Big Mac and Chicken McNuggets and wash it down with a gallon of soda. That's what I want you to do. That I say that in good conscience because I totally don't care what other people eat. But can you imagine? Because I know that you watching this, you're not a vegan. Most people who watch this are not going to be vegan. I know that. Can you understand the irony that I can see on my end? Can you imagine if you were me and people often responded to hearing that you're a vegan, and I'm not bringing it up, they're noticing it and asking me about it. And then I admit it, and then I'm like, I don't want to convert you, I don't care. But people draw me in, they're appalled, but they want to know more. So can you imagine if you were in my situation, my position, and people say, ew, that's gross, vegan food is disgusting. Can you imagine why that's weird and ironic? The vegetables, fruits, grains, beans, nuts and seeds, that's disgusting. But eating a dead animal or milk and dairy, which imagine where that comes from in an animal, and imagine what it takes to get an animal to produce that much milk. Have you ever thought about that? That's not disgusting. Help me sort that out. The baby's crying, I gotta go upstairs.